Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another Raid Chat Legends video with numbers. Alright, guys, it has been, again, another short while since you've heard from me. Hope everybody's been good, been great. If you don't know, it's currently guaranteed events on for Mikage pieces. Not the one I need, unfortunately, but if you need it, get it. It's super great. Other than that, yeah, nothing's changed. Nice summon pool if you need a War Master or Finer for your Chimera team. Strategos for arena usage, somewhere Siege. I don't know, any of these cool champions. There's the champ I need. So yeah, tons of good stuff happening in Raid right now in terms of events. We just had the new fusion announced. If you haven't seen it, I will do a different video on that. But yeah, there's a lot going on. But today, I think what I really wanted to talk about was this buffed champion that I do have my hands on, and her name is Narma The Returned. All right. Um, I haven't booked out. I'm obviously on my normal account. Don't get any free books from content creator perks or anything. So yeah, can't just throw books around. Unfortunately, I do have a lot of book champions to book up. Well, we've got it in just a very decent gear set right now, just for some speed and some accuracy. She's at 300 speed right now, 378 accuracy, so it's not too bad. And we want to see what she can do. All right. So let's go ahead, read a kit, and we'll go from there. So A1 attacks one enemy, has a chance of increase in duration of all debuffs on the target by 1 turn. So if memory serves me right, this was changed from just having one, I think it was one debuff increase, to now having all of them, which is really, really solid. Let me just pull up the changes here and we can have a look. All right. Oh, man. Update highlights. There we go. Right. It is this one. All right, guys, I'm going to put it up on the screen in just a second. Okay. Back in two shakes of a second, guys. Right, guys, there you go. Right, so her kit, the A1, right? We it got improved technically. Let's actually just do this. I'll pull it up as a picture and we can just have a look at it like that. All right. So A1 increased from a 40% to a 50% chance, right? Books up to 75%. And instead of 3 random debuffs, it now does all debuffs by 1 turn. Great. A2, single target hit, 75% chance of decreased attack, and then the heal for each poison. Great. Books up to a 100% chance of placing decreased attack. And it's been changed. Kept the decreased attack part, but also added leech for 2 turns and instant activation of all poison debuffs. So that's really good. It's really strong. Really strong in certain instances, we'll say. Okay, but it's all poison debuffs on all enemies. It's a single target hit, but activates on all enemies, right? Keep that in mind. Also, the leech is placed on all enemies. We're gonna have a look if this decreased attack is placed on all enemies or just one enemy as well. It's something to consider. Then it's a heal by 25% of her max HP. So it's been changed from 15 to 25, and the boost from poisons has been dropped. All right. Nothing else has really changed in terms of cooldowns. Yeah, it's all still the same. Her A3, Toxic Trance. Single target hit, 75% chance of placing 3 poisons, and a poison sensitivity. Cool. Books down to 4 turns, and it's 100% chance. It's been changed to be a 100% chance when fully booked, placing the poison, the poison sensitivity, still the same. And then if the initial target is under 3 or more debuffs, places 3 poisons and a poison sensitivity on all enemies for 3 turns instead. This skill had its cooldown reduced from 6 to 5, so it books down to a 3-turn cooldown. That's really great. Yeah, so A2 and A3 are also 3-turn cooldowns, so that's perfect. And she's been given a passive, Caustic Rebuttal. Whenever ally is attacked, has a chance of placing a poison debuff for 2 turns. Whenever this champion is attacked, the chance increases to 50%. Enemies under poison inflict 5% less damage for each poison debuff on them, stacks up to 25%. If there are multiple champions on this team with the skill, only one will activate. Great. Speed has been increased from 95 to 100. All right. So, looking or reading over that kit, she seems pretty darn useful, albeit she needs a ton of books to go into her. I'm assuming they are not changing this because people who have booked out already would want a rebate of sort. Probably complaining that why did they have to use so many books, and for the future people don't have to, which is unfortunate because she does take a lot of books. This is 3, 4, 5, 6 in the A2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the A3, and then 4 books in the A1. So yeah, that's what 6, 12 plus 4, 16 legendary books to fully book this champion out. So she seems good. She seems useful now, but she just needs way too many books. All right, so like I said, we geared her up slightly. I'm going to take her in with Tomb Lord. Just gonna throw him in this region set that I have, as well as Theodore. There we go. And we're gonna test just how good she is. Can put that on it. That's too slow. Let's just get Ismay's build on her. All right, just gonna do preset manager. Save this. Cool beans. Done. Done. Did I just save that as a global? No, I did not. All right. Sorry about that. There we go. Save as global. Cool. Theodore can put that on for now. All right. She's got some speed, accuracy. All right. Things are looking good. Okay. So, just gonna go dungeons and into dragon. Let's do she's force spirit force, so let's do something that's gonna work for everybody. Take into 23. Clear this team over here. And we want Narma, Theodore, Tomb Lord. Alright, so she's also got ally accuracy in dungeons by 80%, which is really good. Theodore's all battles, which is also great, but this is a really, really strong aura. So it's going to give us a ton more accuracy, so we should be fine. Shouldn't weak here to anything. Yeah, let's hop right in, see what kind of stuff this team can do. Right, take it off auto. So Theodore's going to go first. We're going to lean in with his A2, place all these poisons. So they've got 3 debuffs on them, right? Was it this skill? If the initial target is under 3 or more debuffs, places 3 poison debuffs and poison sensitivity on all enemies for 3 turns. So we should get 3 poisons on everybody. All right, let's just go here. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot of poisons. Gonna put out more poisons. Bam. Yeah, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 poisons and a poison sensitivity on everyone. We'll just go A1 here, decrease speed on some of them. And then we'll use the A2. A2 does decrease attack for 3 turns, leech, on all enemies and instantly activates all poisons. So let's have a look. Okay. Wow. Wow, guys. All right. So obviously her cooldowns are a bit high. Okay, put poisons up. Okay, she's still okay, so we didn't proc the A1 there. It's gonna lean in with the A1. Activate, increase durations. Okay, it's gonna decrease speed. Gonna put on more poisons here. Great. So there's a lot of poisons going off. We're gonna put out even more poisons. Poison sensitivity, even more poisons, obviously. Those ticked, so she's gone. Right. Once again, poisons activate. Dead, 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 dead. He didn't have enough on. He obviously had a bunch of other debuffs. All right, so yeah, they look pretty solid as a team. You know, just a very strong poisoning team. Decrease attack, decrease defense. Debuff duration increase. More poisons, poison sensitivity. Decrease speed. Debuff blocked, obviously. Activation. Massive. Almost 1,000,000 damage from that activation. So you guys can clearly tell. She can be super useful going into dungeons, things like Dragon. This is a trio team. And Narma just activates the poisons for you, or Theodore will activate the poisons for you, and it's massive. Gonna run one more. I just want to have a look at her A2 here. All right, so I'm gonna put poisons up, doesn't matter, increase speed. So I just want to see her decrease attack and leech. Does it proc? Obviously, it's not 100% right now, but let's see. Okay, decrease attack only lands on the initial target, but leech gets spread on everyone else. Okay, that's good to know. So she will be landing um, decrease attack on the initial target that you're targeting, and then the leech will just be spread over to everybody else. All right, so if you're looking for somebody who's going to help out in Dragon, don't look. If you're looking for a champ that's gonna solo Dragon, is she that? Probably not. Or probably not at the high level, shall I say? At a high level, she's she's not as good as Theodore, right? But she can be really useful in a team with other poisoners or other champions that bring debuffs, right? She does place poisons herself. If you do book her out, it's a 100% chance. There we go. Debuff duration increase on the A1 proc. So yeah, we got extra turns. So she technically can be a Theodore light, I'll say, right? She can make farming Dragon really easy for you if you have her. I mean, there you go, guys. She does the debuff duration increase. She does um poison. She does decrease attack. She does leech. So going into dungeons, especially against bosses that can be poisoned, she is pretty useful. She is pretty useful. Um, she does need a team around her for her passive to really be useful, because when an ally is attacked, there's a chance to place poison on the attacker. When she gets attacked, it's obviously a 50% chance. So think about it this way: with only her, you only get 150% chance of placing this poison. But if it's her paired with 4 other champions, that's 150% chance and 4 25% chance, or chances for poisons to be placed on the attacker. Dragon is big AoE hits, always going to be placing poisons pretty much. It's kind of like guaranteed poisons on her passive, right? Um, and then obviously you have poison or damage reduction, right? Stacks up to 25%, which is massive. So she's gonna help keep you alive. She's gonna help kill the boss, and she's gonna bring healing. She's gonna bring decreased attack, leech. So she brings all the nice stuff you really need to be a boss killer without being a damage dealer. You know, do I recommend building her out? If you are mid game and you've just pulled her, she's no longer useless. Um, in my eyes, she wasn't entirely useless. I used her in Clan Boss. Um, and she was doing a good job. She was bringing the heal, she was bringing the decreased attack, albeit I didn't book out, but she was bringing the decreased attack, she was bringing the heal, which was really nice. She was doing some poison work for me, and she was doing a little bit of debuff duration increase. So, all in all, she's not terrible. I would consider bringing her out of the vault and pairing her alongside with Theodore, maybe, or Tomb Lord, just to go ahead and speed run, speed farm the dragon dungeon. Um, Obviously, I've not gone ahead and given them the best gear possible. They've not got regen sets on, so it's a bit tricky for survivability. But we can get around that. Let's have a look. Going into dragon, we're gonna try something here. Hard 10. They got this team, and we're gonna bring some champions for survivability. We're gonna bring Donnie, and let's bring Mithrala maybe. Right, so Donnie's gonna bring healing. Let's hope he's geared up. He's got a guardian set on for this one, that's fine. Mithrala's geared up. It's protection set. So we're gonna bring healing. We're gonna bring poisons with Mithrala. Poisons, poisons, poisons. Decrease attacks. Hex, decrease defense, increase speed, decrease speed, the whole shebang. And we're just gonna auto this whole battle and see what this team can do. Right? So she leaned in with the activation, right? So maybe a little bit of presets to be had. Yeah, it's it's hardcore. It's hardcore, man. It's really strong. Again, this is not the perfect setup for them. There's no presets here. I've not done anything. But as you can see, they are doing pretty well. Donnie's obviously bringing the cooldown reduction, which is amazing. Getting some resists as well. Nice. Tons of poisons. Survivability. The increased speed is obviously great. I do need to redo her mastery slightly, but this should be it. Yeah. When she activates, or when she gets a turn. Never mind. Gone. Cool. Done. Okay. Weaken out. Increase duration. Cool. Decrease cooldowns. Weaken, decrease attack. Poisons. Decrease attack and leech. Obviously got Brimstone from Mithrala and Tomb Lord here. More poisons going out. It's always a debuff duration increase there from an A1. So we got tons of ticks on those poisons right now. And it's a one shot 2.8 million damage. Done. Cool. It's not super fast. Obviously, preset and builds need to come into play, but that's it for you guys. She brings healing, she brings damage. You can pair her with Stock the Broken to take Donnie's place. He was a past fusion. He will be absolutely insane. He also does poison activation. So, yeah, if you're looking to speed run Dragon, right, for this 2x event, perfect time. And you have what is Stock in Ogren Tribe? I'm pretty sure. There we go. If you have this guy, along with her, Theodore, Tomb Lord, any one of those who's going to put out poisons, Mithrala, who everybody has, some extra poisons, you're going to get tons of things happening. He's going to bring poisons, continuous heal, weaken. It's going to bring duration increases on his A1. It's going to bring activations. It's going to bring the max HP destruction, right? There's a lot that's going to happen. It's also got a speed aura. So, yeah, tons of usefulness. Other dungeons that you could possibly use her in. Ice Column, normal. Hard mode ignores poison, so unfortunately you can't use it there. Ice Column, normal. If you're speed farming that, that's a good spot to use her in. I don't know, maybe she finds some use in Curse City teams. Maybe she finds some use in Doom Tower teams. I don't know, guys. It's all very, very tricky, but for the moment, Dragon's Lair is her place right now for me, for my account, for what she can do. This trio right here, maybe just paired with these two as well for extra survivability, I can speed farm Dragon 10, right? Once I get better builds on Theodore, higher blessing, I'll be able to speed farm that with just Theodore. So once again, is she a good champ? Is she worth building out? As of right now, I would say yes. I'd say she's gotten better to the point where I would also change these masteries, give her a counter-attacking mastery for debuff duration increase and shadow heal for extra healing. We'd also obviously go down support tree and probably come down here to Eagle Eye instead of going here, because you're gonna want to having as much accuracy as possible to land all these debuffs. Possibly going for Spirit Haste if you're trying to solo with her. If not, Sniper is okay. You definitely want to consider either Oppressor or Eagle Eye. Oppressor might be the better one because she gets turn meter for each active debuff cast by her, right? So she'll be taking tons of turns with Oppressor on. We'll look at Tomb Lord. Tomb Lord's gone down to Oppressor. Theodore is somewhere here. Theodore, where have you? Oh, there you go. Theodore as well went down to Oppressor with him. So, yeah, a lot to consider, but I definitely think that's the way to go. So, yeah, guys, if you, again, do manage to pull this champion one day, if your account is far enough that you don't need her to farm Dragon for you, great. But if not, and you need someone to deal with Dragon, she's definitely really helpful. Yeah, it's gonna be it for me today, guys. Just a little bit of a look at the newly buffed up Narma The Returned. Yeah, rating out of 10, I would say it's a solid 6, right? Don't get me wrong, the buffs are great. What she can do is great. Could be used in arena also, kind of, in a way, because of her passive. So, kind of leaning towards that, but not really. I wouldn't expect it to get picked in any arena teams unless you're really struggling. She's not like Nell, who can just throw out poisons and steal buffs and activate and turn meter and. She's kind of a one-trick pony in the case that if she doesn't put out the poisons, or if someone comes at you with a difficult team and you're not able to land poisons, she's useless. There's nothing more she can do for you, right? She only offers poisons and dungeon content. If you need someone for clan boss, she's worth looking into. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I've been Numbers. It's been a Raid Chat Legends champion review on Narma The Returned. Yeah, really glad she got a buff. One of my favorite legendary champions from my early days in Raid. So I'm really glad they buffed her, and I'm really glad it seems like a useful buff. Puts her on par with amazing poison champs such as Theodore and Tomb Lord as well. So great stuff, amazing stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next one when we discuss the fusion and whether or not you should be going for it. Until then, cheers.